kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
We are, unfortunately, never going to get rid of racism. It's not going anywhere. Ever. And that's just fucking gross. As gross as this.
So I'm driving down the freeway yesterday and I come up on this truck. It caught my eye because of all the flags, right? And it wasn't until I got a little closer I realized what was hanging on the back. And I'm like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing in this day and time? I'm so confused. So I said, let me try to capture the words on the side to see if I can put two and two together. I'm still just as confused. What's going on?
We are.
Yeah.
Why does it say fat on his shirt?
Well, because he's fat as fuck, number one. Look, that's a
What?
dumpy motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that. We've come across him a lot on TikTok, and he's a horrible grifting piece of shit. But
It's supposed to be FDJ, but it looks like it spells fat. Put it back.
oh, it's still on the screen for them.
Oh,
yeah.
on ours over here, I see the beginning. As because
Because I
the
flipped
intro.
it so we didn't mess up cameras.
It looks it spells. If you look at it quickly, it looks like it kind of spells fat. Whoever did those lettering is that fucking diabolical.
I will
That's
say
just
this.
diabolical.
I will say this. You're going to act shocked. You're going to act surprised after everything that you've helped to foment yourself in here, sir. You're going to act surprised after calling for the death of everybody, including the unvaccinated. Motherfuckers are saying, fuck it. Why don't you die too? And you're going to act surprised about that.
He blocked me a long time ago when he said we were obsessed with Trump. When he said maggots or whoever, not even that. He said whoever voted for Donald Trump is a piece of garbage and whatnot. Thank you, baby.
You know it's going to be fun.
Love you.
You know it's going to be fun.
And then I took pictures of people with COVID vaccines, and I went, "Oh yeah, like the mentally ill. This mentally ill you're talking about?
Yeah.
People are. That's what he was talking about. People are sheep, and if they follow Donald Trump or voted for him, you're a sheep." And I go, "Oh, like these sheep with their COVID tattoo, fucking tattoos."
Dude, when I was sitting there messing around with TikTok, I had come across him, called his ass out. And then he was just like, "Oh, I know better because I'm older." I was like, "I guarantee you I could run your ass over." Started posting all different kinds of shit that was fucking up his little narrative. He stopped responding. He sent his little goon squad after me. After smacking down his goon squad one at a time, I finally got to him and he's like, I've got over 1 million followers. You've got like 1,500. Why do I waste my time on you? And I was like, I got you, motherfucker.
Yep.
I got you. You ain't got shit. You're just looking for the fucking clout. That's all you are. And then he blocked me after that shit.
Yeah. Majority of the people on the left just, well, I told you this the other day.
Here's the fun part, though, Davey.
They never had friends, and they finally have friends now, and they're just like, I'm just going to keep doing it so people like my stuff.
Here's the fun part, though. YouTube's going to auto-flag that because we played that and nothing else. It was just over our background. It's going to auto-flag it. It's going to send it to his account. He's going to watch, and he's going to remember us.
Hi, Tommy boy. Yeah, your shirt says fat.
This is going to be fun.
What up, Gina? So let's go up and say it. We forgot to say hi to everybody. What up, Jennifer? What up, Gina? What up, other yellow?
Tries to come after us and hit us for like some our monetization bullshit, some strike. I'm gonna be like, nope. It was used as commentary.
Mm-hmm.
The full thing needed to be used in context because this motherfucker has a history of doing this type of shit himself.
Yeah,
and we called it out.
Yeah, he used somebody else's video.
Yep.
He was one using somebody else's video, and we used his video.
Oh, it was off platform, so therefore it's fair use. You can't use it on the same platform. Nah, fuck you, dude. But yeah, I guarantee you he didn't get written permission to use that woman's video either.
Yeah.
Who was already having another woman use her video as well. It's an Inception type shit. But yeah, it's going to be fun to have that fight with him.
What up with the fluff? Thank you for being
guys.
here early. So let's go. Let's try this. Let's try this again. What up, Neuro? What up, Gina? Rick Donner with the 5 membos. Thank you very much, Rick. It goes to Lauren Wembley, Siegel Gunner, Marlene, Penguin, and Glenn Croy.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Welcome back.
Yeah, we
Let's
got
start this
Gina,
again.
Neuro, Jennifer, Adam Chesterman. I like his name, dude. I do. I've never not said it. We got other yellow man on the Rumble side there. We got Rick in the house, Omni, Carolyn. Let's see what the fluff is here. Hey, been a minute. Let's see, Jonathan, Ojabski, and Muffins on that side too. All right, sorry guys. He just came across right before as we were setting that up, and I was like, nope, I'm using it. It's time.
Hi, Gina. 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 Hi, Gene. Hi, Gene.
The live chat on Rob's is still open. I can try for a raid. It doesn't matter to me, Neuro. I mean, I appreciate you guys just helping us out, but it don't matter. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to clout chase. If you understand what I'm saying with that, That's why I want to take it to members only, because I think we would have one hell of a good conversation, even without Sweeney. Congratulations to Sweeney. He's back in government again.
Congratulations. Yeah, he's back in. Rick with another 5 donos, subs on Rumble. Off-label podcast subscriptions are going to Shorty, Neuro. And that's it so far.
I don't know why it doesn't propagate everybody.
I know it took I got one the other day from Rick when I said something, and it took like a minute or so for it to catch up.
That plus the fact, honestly, I think Rumble goes by who's actually making comments.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it does.
Actually engaging with it. I think Rumble does that. I don't know how YouTube does it. I think it's maybe time watched. I don't know how they do their algorithm with it. It's weird to see.
Because we all got the rash already. Listen, I love looking at the rashes in here. They're great. I forget what I was gonna say. I was saying something.
Oh, that's
forgot.
the one I accidentally closed. There we go. Let me go back to this one. This one's going to be great. You guys are going to love this. Hold on. Now,
That's what I was gonna say. My first choice. You weren't live yet, and the counter was off. No, this is what I was gonna say. Neuro is so nice that he brings us Rob's chat into our chat. But the motherfucker got Viva Fry into Sean and Gina's chat. He's like, hey, you want me to get the people you've already got in your chat? Sure, Neuro. I appreciate the fuck out of you, Neuro. I'm just busting your balls.
Dude, check this shit out.
Yo.
You're going to fucking love this. All right, so check this out. Before I do anything right here. The CNN Investigates puts out this. ICE uses starkly different tactics to arrest immigrants in red and blue states, data shows. Okay, cool. You see this. You come in here. You start scrolling. You get a
They
paywall.
They
Check this
gotcha.
out. If you got ground news, you're going to see other sources. The bias split across 5 different sources. You click on that, right?
Bye, Gina. See you later. Maybe.
Check this out. These 4, all 4 of them are in Spanish. The only one in English is CNN.
Okay.
This is one of them. And this is free. There's no paywall to this one. ICE uses very different tactics to arrest immigrants in Republican and Democratic states, according
What
to
did
the
you just
data.
do? Did you just hit translate on that?
Yep.
Or did it just translate itself?
I just hit the
Oh.
translate from Spanish to English.
Chester My Nuts got a gifted sub from Rick. Ooh.
Ah, well, he's been talking. I don't know then.
What, Adam Chester My Nuts?
Yeah, he's been
Adam-
talking in the chat for a while, though. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know
been here
how
for a
they're
long-
doing it. Because
No,
it
he-
would have already populated by that point.
I don't know. There's somebody in the fucking room in Bangkok just pressing buttons. And they're like, you get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub.
Well,
That's
I
more
will say
Italian.
this. Rumble is actually powered from in the United States. Banked
I
in
thought it was
Canada.
Canada.
No, they're banked in Canada. Because they can't do business here in the United States.
Why?
Long fucking story. That's a long fucking story. But Rumble was actually being an up and comer, and it was showing fucking promise because people were
Yeah.
allowed to say whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
So YouTube said, "Oh shit, we got a problem." Big Tech comes down on them and gets them fucking debanked. So
Oh, it's
had
one
to
of
bank
those
in
things.
or in Canada.
Canada.
Yes, it's one of those things.
It's, what fucking scumbags. Our government is just full of scumbags.
Yeah. That's why we have to do it the way we do it, because I tried for so damn long to cash a Canadian check, and apparently you have to be on a fucking list.
Hold on. We just been rated by Robert Gouveia. Thank you, Rob. We appreciate you. You're the best. You are the best.
And Rob
Robert
was
Gouveia was gifted a membership. Welcome to the Off-Label Podcast family. We appreciate you being here.
I honestly think he's ready to just cut loose on a members only one day with us.
I can't wait. We will be a little bit more refined. You know, we won't say as many cuss words. We'll be respectful. You know, I can do a genuine broadcast voice like Rob.
Look.
Where did you get your haircut today?
Look, he's letting loose a little bit with some of those jabs, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of it.
Did you get your haircut where little Eddie Munster got his? Hope he's not here.
I don't know. He's probably still doing his own after party, but yeah, that'd be great.
I can't believe he's getting married.
Yeah. Yeah,
What,
congratulations.
is it soon? Is it soon?
No, they just got engaged. You still got a lot of planning to do. I mean, they're gonna.
I did
Probably
mine
gonna make it a
above
good elaborate one.
I did my first one above a bar. I did my second one in a kitchen. Okay.
I did my first and only one at like this little. It was like a colonial house that they had made into some kind of like Airbnb / retreat / getaway event this thing. I mean, it was
Yeah.
great, dude. All in, we were like maybe 7,000.
I think we spent like 2,000 on my first wedding. Literally, I had
At a bar.
I had it. Yeah, there was good food. It was a lot of food. It was all you can drink. It was all you can drink. So it was expensive. It was like $2,000. Yeah, and I think it was $2,000. And I literally had the iPod, one of the first iPods on top of a Bose speaker where they had the little iPod thing where you put it in. That was our music. And people were choosing music to play. And it was the Bose had a Bluetooth speaker also, so people were playing their own music. We were our own DJs.
Oh my god.
And then I got really drunk, and we went downstairs to the bar for the after party, and then there was bottles of champagne flutes because they brought us champagne for the wedding, and I knocked 2 tables filled of champagne flutes all over the floor, and they were glass. They were glass champagne flutes.
You're a dick.
And then I woke up still in my my suit with a backpack full of money on my back. And I fell asleep, and my legs were still hanging off the bed. So I just literally plopped in. Somebody had to help me into the hotel room. We stayed at a La Quinta.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's where we stayed. For my first marriage for our wedding night, we stayed at a La Quinta, and I fell asleep with a backpack on full of money in a tux.
You wonder why that marriage failed?
Davy's humble brag.
But anyway, going back to
Puerto
this
Rican
here.
parties, that's a whole different. Yeah, you're not wrong. It was like a Puerto Rican party. The only thing, it wasn't in a basement in the Bronx. It was in Wayne, New Jersey.
It flipped itself back. Look at that. Oh,
I guess if you don't use it fast enough, it's going to change on you.
Spanish. Never translate this site. Never translate Spanish.
Huh?
It's just
I read it quickly before it changes again.
The Trump administration is detaining hundreds of immigrants every day across the country, but there is a stark divide between the immigration customs enforcement does in Democratic and Republican states. In states that voted for President Donald Trump, ICE agents are much more likely to arrest immigrants directly from prisons and jails, according to a CNN analysis of the agency data. Hold the fuck up. They're much more likely to arrest them from prisons and jails because these states are much more likely to arrest them because they are illegal so that they can come in and take these people out of the state. They're much more likely to be successful in grabbing people for deportation in red states because red states will say, lock these motherfuckers up and let's get this going. So yes, that's why they look in prisons and jails in red states, because the police force in red states will actually do their fucking jobs. Instead, in Democratic leaning states, ICE frequently arrest immigrants in workplaces, streets, and mass raids, which has led the protests to an intense reaction. For example, in cities like Los Angeles, that was actually encouraged all the way the fuck down from city fucking leadership all the way up to federal. That was encouraged. Most of those arrested have no criminal record. I'm sorry. They have order for deportation that they've overstayed for whatever reason. Doesn't matter if they have a criminal record. They were already marked already.
Illegal entry into the United States is a crime.
Even those that have overstayed. Whether
It's
they
still a crime.
overstay a visa, whether they just give up on the process or anything like that. If you become undocumented, it is still illegal. Yes. And
If
you were supposed to be removed from this country because you said, fuck the process. I don't care.
Rob's wedding will be so proper. Yes, it will be. I still keep laughing at when AOC. If you still think AOC is a smart person, look up when her and Tom Homan went at it.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that coming over the border illegally is a crime. And she said it's not a crime, it's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. She said it is not a crime, it's a misdemeanor.
Hey, look.
And how do you catch a misdemeanor, Ridge? What do you commit?
You break a law.
You commit a crime.
Trust me, I know all about that. A lot. I got arrested a lot when I was a child. Yes, I did. But however,
Thank you.
I will say this, though. I totally forgot I derailed my own damn self.
What? Marlene said it was a good thing I had the money because your wife would have likely seriously reconsidered her decision at that point when I Supermaned those flute glasses.
I totally forgot what I was about to say.
I'll keep reading.
Okay, cool. High status shows that overall more immigrants are arrested in Republican states than in Democratic states, both in the community and especially in prisons and jails. However, there is a clear gap in places where ICE detains people. 59% of arrests in Republican states were carried out in prisons and jails, while 70% in Democratic states were carried out in the community.
Gee, I fucking wonder why. That's almost like saying there's more criminals in red states than there are in blue states. Well, no shit. Red states decide to put people in prison that belong in prison. Blue states let them out.
Right.
As in case in point, 59% of the arrests in Republican states were carried out of prisons and jail because there were criminals.
Yes.
While 70% of Democrat states were carried out in the community. Yeah, because we have to go get you motherfuckers where you are.
Because you're harboring criminals in your communities. I mean, Jesus Christ, if we could grab them from your prisons, we would go grab them from your prisons. But apparently you don't put these people in prison. You let them out into your streets repeatedly. This partisan gap between Republican and Democratic states existed before the start of Trump's second term, but has widened since last year. No fucking shit. Because there is a difference between red and blue state ideologies. Red states, hey, you break a fucking law, you do the goddamn crime, or you do the time behind that. Democrat states says, if you're illegal, you can kill people and get away with it. Mm-hmm. Literally.
We have 48 hours to get away before we could try to come get you.
But
if you live in Illinois. What up, Lauren?
But if you try to defend yourself or others, well, you're going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody has the right to kill you, but you don't have the right to defend yourself. Figure that shit out. You wonder why there's a divide in this area, in these areas. Jesus, it doesn't take a neurosurgeon.
No, Adam, you didn't press fucking 2.
This isn't neuroscience. There we go. But yeah.
So somebody at my job once put, it's not rocket science, but they spelled science SICENSE. I wish I still had the picture of it. I would somebody
if it was me, I would purposely do that and just be like, this is why you are still in last place in the race for more brain cells than an amoeba. There's a point behind that. And I'm waiting for the day that somebody says an amoeba is a single-celled organism. It doesn't have a brain. And I'm like, Congratulations. Now you become a troglodyte. You have graduated. Fuck. I'm waiting for that day, but it has yet to fucking happen.
It was somebody in upper management too. Ah.
I have fun with this kind of shit, though. Trump officials say the different tactics are simply a side effect of so-called sanctuary policies, local measures that limit cooperation with ICE, in many Democratic rural states and larger cities. No, it's about y'all motherfuckers actually taking these people into... See, there it goes. It's about you motherfuckers
Trump
taking these motherfuckers into your jail cells and then releasing them back out again. With, if anybody, like Daniel Penny fucking defends himself or others, he goes to prison and faces murder fucking charges, but yet people that actually commit murder are let out back on your street because, well, they're illegals. Make fucking sense.
Don't.
Let's see. Where was it? Trump officials say different tactics are simply the side effects. Local measures, blah, 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 blah. In many Democratic rural states and large cities, many of those places, local authorities cannot keep immigrants in custody based solely on ICE orders, so they are often released before immigration officials can arrest them. The sanctuary cities are going to get just what they don't want: more officers in communities, and more control in workplaces. Trump board czar Tom Homan told reporters last month because they don't allow an arrest to arrest a criminal. They don't allow an agent arrest. Okay, there we go. An agent to arrest a criminal in jail. Okay, so we got to get them out of your fucking communities, because if they're in your jail, they can't go get them. So wouldn't be putting illegals in your prisons be the preferred fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. You got to keep them full for revenue for the state too. So shit, what are you gonna do? Where's the best place to go looking for these motherfuckers? Huh? The community.
Yeah. By the way, Hookie, where do you live? I'm waiting to see my first illegal where I live. I don't get out much. I'm not asking for your address. Like, what state, province? What do they call them overseas?
Haitians are getting bad here. They're getting
Are they really?
Yes. They are fucking everywhere now. Like, you go to, even at our bank, dude, anytime we go to the bank, they're hanging out at the bank, apparently. I was in there one day and there was like 10 motherfuckers just in the goddamn lobby.
Any of them have a goose?
No. But they all had brand new clothes, new phones, and all of them had, from what I can make out on the paperwork, withdrawals of like 2,000, 5,000, things like that they were in the bank to do because it was that time of the month. Yeah, these motherfuckers were getting money.
Wearing dress socks and sandals?
No. They had better clothes than I did.
Yeah, but they love dress socks and sandals. Them Haitians love it.
But yeah. But immigration rights advocates say community arrest, from factory and restaurant raids to surprise detentions at ICE checkpoints, are punitive measures aimed at instilling fear in democratic states and cities. Oh, so you can't go get them out in the public. You can't go do that because everybody's going to be scared. Oh my God, people are being arrested in the streets. I'm going to be, I'm afraid for my fucking life now. You can't do that. But you also can't get them from the fucking prisons. So what are you going to do?
Go into the community.
Well, you can't do that because you're instilling fear into the fucking people.
Into
because
illegal
everybody's fucking scared because these, oh my God, These agents are moving through just randomly arresting motherfuckers. We need to rise the fuck up. You remember? They were telling motherfuckers to get out in the goddamn streets. And then they're going to sit here and pull this fucking shit. You can't do it. You can't go out into the public and get these motherfuckers because everybody's going to be scared for their fucking lives. And you can't go to our fucking prisons because, well, we just don't cooperate with you.
I love when people are actually doing shitty things to ICE agents, and the ICE agents pull him in to arrest him, and they go, "You can't arrest him. He's an American citizen." And he's still doing something illegal to a federal agent.
Right.
Just because he's an American citizen doesn't mean he can't be fucking arrested, you stupid. He's an American citizen. He's still doing something illegal. Fuckface. That's what I'm waiting to hear.
The aggressive tactics reflect a deliberate federal strategy to punish Massachusetts and other pro-immigrant states for opposing Trump's reckless deportation machine, argued Ivan Espinoza Mandrigal, whatever the fuck, executive director of Lawyers for Civil Rights, a nonprofit organization, Boston. You are the dumbest son of a... You're harboring illegals. You are trying to use legal means to harbor illegals in this fucking country. You realize how fucking retarded that is, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because somebody in a state says that they will allow illegal immigrants into their population doesn't mean that law super fucking seeds federal law that says no the fuck they can't. I'm sorry, that's not how any of this shit fucking works. Jesus Christ. Anything not covered under the 10th Amendment, yes, you should go to the states. 100. Anything not covered under the first 9, you should go to the states. 100%. I agree with that. However, the federal government is set up to look over all the states, and immigration covers all the fucking states. You can't sit there and say, fuck the federal government just because I want to in an area when your state laws, you think is supersede federal government laws. It does not fucking work that way. I'm sorry, that just kind of pisses me off the way people think this.
Oh, you're good.
An ICE spokesperson has so far not responded to CNN's request for comment. They're just basically, other than wording, this is a copy and paste situation. They want CNN, they want you to pay for it in English when you can do exactly what I'm doing, because there's 5 other stations out there that are saying the same shit. Well, 4, because there's one that just kind of does it real quick. I'll show you that here in a second. But the division is especially dramatic in Massachusetts, where 94% of immigrants arrested by ICE were detained in the community, and 78% of them had no criminal record. Oh, so you're just letting them. God damn it, you little bitch! You're just letting them do whatever the fuck, whenever the fuck, however the fuck.
Yep.
And you know they're there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm picking you up right up out the fucking community. I don't give a shit. The state has a court decision and local policies that limit law enforcement cooperation with ICE. The agency's regional office was also led until March by Todd Lyons, who is now the acting director of ICE, who had described the focus on the community's arrest in his home state of Massachusetts as a direct response to sanctuary policies. Hell fucking shit, because your laws do not supersede the federal fucking government. The federal fucking government said, get them the fuck out here. And you're just like, no, my pussy hurts. I just want to yell about how you're stealing my citizens, my people. Like, this is fucking dumb. This is dumb. Check this shit out. This is literally a copy and paste of this CNN article, right? Just worded a little bit differently so it's not copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Local 12 has the best fucking... You little bitch. Why?
Do that.
There we go. Local 12 has the best fucking take on it. Here's how immigration and customs enforcement's arrests differ between red and blue states. An analysis of ICE data reveals stark contrast in arrays tactics between Republican-leaning and Democratic-leaning states. In Republican-leaning states, 59% of ICE arrests occur in prisons and jails. Conversely, 70% are in the neighborhood. Look. That's all the fucking article, dude. They just give you the stats. Many of those arrested in these states have no criminal record, according to CNN. The partisan gap in arrests exists between Trump's second term, but has widened since last year. And that's the end of it. They gave you the facts without any kind of fucking dumbass spin with it. Well done, local fucking 12. That's the only one out of all of these right here. Washington Top News, that's all in Spanish. KEYT, all in Spanish. Noticias, that's Spanish. But every single one of them, every single fucking one of these other three right here have the same article, just worded a little bit differently, put out in Spanish. The CNN wants you to pay for it. Just for them to say, oh my God, my pussy hurts because you have to go into our communities instead of our prisons because we won't allow you to get them from our prisons. Yes. Fucked up, ain't it? What do you?
Other Yellow wants us to talk about AB5 in California.
AB5? Huh?
That was the making everybody their own separate contractor, or not making Lyft, or what is it? Remember that thing that happened last year where they were trying to make you can't just Uber and Lyft have to like give you benefits and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Because you have to be an employee.
Yeah.
You can't be a contractor.
Yeah. Yeah, it was meant for freelancers. Instead, it killed their jobs. I thought politics were to learn from the terrible policies, but no. Biden is now forcing the rest of America to be more like California. More independent contractors. Well, this was back in last year.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
It's become, Other Yellow said it's become nationwide.
Oh, yeah. Look, there's like 7 other fucking states that have that kind of something like that actually in existence already. West Virginia is one of them. I think Maine. And I can't remember the other ones, but I know there's like about 6 or 7 of them total that have something like that kind of law in effect. But yeah. What you got for us for your first one here? Let's get all worked up. Let's do this. What we doing?
Let's see. Where can we go? So many places to go. Let's go with this lady first.
Oh, God damn it. I knew this was coming up first. All right.
This little woman says that Buc-ee's is racist, but she still goes there because it's nice and safe. I wonder why the Buc-ee's would be nice and safe. These people are exhausting.
I am currently at Buc-ee's, which has a well-established history, especially in the last few years, of being racist.
Pause.
But why am I stopping?
How is Buc-ee's racist?
Because it celebrates Independence Day. I don't know.
Fucking done with society. Go ahead.
At Buc-ee's then? Well, there are a lot of moments in which a company does racist things, and while some people can boycott, everybody can't, especially without safety being a really important factor. Whenever we travel across the country like we are currently doing, driving back from Atlanta down to Texas, after driving from Texas up to Ohio and a bunch of other states, Buc-ee's is one of the only places where we can safely not only get gas, but...
You went to Atlanta and Ohio.
I got a test for people. that might be just developmentally disabled. It has nothing to do with the color of skin. People who get glasses like this shit. Who puts that on their face and decides, yes, that's it?
That's the look I'm going for today.
You get them big ass, like, you know, them old grandma style like lenses, especially with like fat people. And they have those fat ass lenses and somehow their face still just sits inside the glasses. You know what I'm talking about?
It looks like she cut those glasses out of paper.
This is
Like,
the
look
kind
at
of test right here where you just be like, okay, these are the kind of glasses you want. You think can we get some kind of mental check for you because you are clearly developmentally disabled? Like every time you see these people with these weird ass, dude, do you remember the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
Yeah.
CNN had a fucking furry. It was an expert. The dude had a furry fucking hat in the background, wearing pinkish oranges fucking glasses that were incredibly, like, just as perfectly circular as hers, right?
Yeah,
Furry helmet in the background.
I remember that.
What? It's this is an easy check. This is an easy check because this is going to be like, you see the entire world differently than everybody else because everybody looks at that and thinks, why? You look at that and think, yes.
How is a beaver racist?
I don't fucking know, dude. They do racist things, apparently, because white people.
It's funny that a furry had those glasses and she's not so furry at all. Oh, well, a little furry up here.
Joey
And
Reid.
also get food
Ugh.
that isn't going to make you sick. If you have never driven through rural America, if you're not somebody who's experienced in general whenever it comes to driving cross country, you may not realize how hard it is, especially in certain places, to get somewhere where you can use a clean, safe restroom and where you can buy food that isn't going to make you sick, especially whenever you have a disability. So,
What is your disability?
That's what she said.
This further backs up my claim about the glasses.
Now she's disabled. She couldn't eat. Rick with the dono. I have served with black, white, Oriental, American, Indian, Hispanic, and every combination thereof. All we ever cared about was if you can do the job and do you have my back.
Hell yeah.
That is 1,000% facts.
And life
That's
is
it.
a
That's
lot
all it
more
should be.
fun when you can actually sit there and make fun of people's differences and laugh at the fuck off. But this right here is a perfect fucking example of what happens when you close the mental institutions. I don't give a shit if they were shocking fucking people's brain. Okay, yes, I actually do. But at this point, I think we need it again. I mean, exhibit A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. How many have we shown on this? I don't fucking know. Boy.
Anything white people started is racist.
Roll it.
as much as we absolutely hate the things that Buc-ee's has done in the past few years,
What have they done? They've made scrumptious food and had some pretty kick-ass attire, and it's a little expensive, but still.
And every
You
3
can
to
walk
5
into-
minutes, they have you yell, "Hey, welcome to Buc-ee's."
Yeah.
that pisses me off.
No shit. We should have a list. There's a shorter list of things that doesn't piss you off
There you
than things
go.
that piss you off.
I mean, yeah, you got a point. But there you go. That's how it's racist. Every 3 to 5 minutes, white people yell, "Welcome to Buc-ee's." That's why it's racist. I swear to God.
Oh,
We're going to make
What
it
do
happen.
they yell something when they're like chopping up the
I don't
brisket.
fucking know.
I don't know. They start yelling. They just love yelling in there.
we're the only places that we can still reliably go. This same thing happens when we talk about places like Walmart and sometimes even Target. People condemn other people for using certain services that may, again, have been racist or currently are engaging in active racism. But a lot of times there are people that do not have a choice because they don't have other options.
No, you do. You just don't go to it
There's
if
a
you don't
Cisco
like them.
across the street.
If you don't like them and you're seriously opposed to them, you don't go to them. You go somewhere else. You find something else.
Here's the thing, though. This is what really, really fucks with me. Okay, if you're really doing a boycott, but Bucky's has the best and cleanest and safest areas for you to be at. Cool. Get you 100%. Why the fuck, if you're in a boycott, but you're just going to go to these places anyway, do you film yourself advocating, saying that, yeah, Bucky's is racist, but they're cool as shit and they're very fucking safe, and then post it online?
They're the cleanest toilets and the safest place to go, but I hate it. What?
This is what gets me. This is why I'm just like, this is why I say don't give me the ability to make a nuclear weapon. Because this is why, all right? This is insanity.
I forget who said it in the chat, but somebody said she looked like a minion. She does. She looks like one of those. She looks like Kevin, I think his name is. He's got those dumb glasses the same as her.
Yeah, something like the comment was, I never thought I'd see a black minion or something like that.
Oh boy.
Keep going, though.
I live in a place where Walmart and Kroger are going to be two of the only grocery store options that you have. You cannot go out of your way to find somewhere else because not only may you be disabled or financially limited, but the distance could also make you.
So now Kroger's is racist?
I don't know, but it sounds like there's a dog right beside her.
Yeah. So Kroger's is racist? Like, I don't, like, all these stores, are they just, all of them?
Everybody's racist. Everybody's racist. That's how we get free shit. Go ahead.
How we get our vegetables and our toilets cleaned.
Unsafe. As somebody also, again, who has a disability, there are times where DoorDash is going to be the only way where I can get reliably what I need. Even though I don't want to use some of these services, I don't have other options. It is very counterproductive, and
Wait.
So she could drive. So she could drive across the country. She can't go get herself some fucking dinner.
It's even worse, Davey. She can drive across country, but she can't get in the fucking kitchen and cook. You need DoorDash because you're too fucking lazy. Let's just admit that, okay? It's not about a disability because, bitch, you were driving across fucking country. Just admittedly, okay? It's not about a disability other than the fact that mentally you are incapable of getting up off your ass and doing something for yourself, okay? And if that's the case, then why the fuck do you not once a week or even once a month, if you're that fucking disabled, stock up on fucking food so you don't have to go anywhere?
Because the only place is Oasis.
I'm waiting. Like, Jesus Christ, we are going out of our way to sit here and say, I am a disabled black woman. Everybody's racist, and here's why I'm at Bucky's. Nobody asked. That is the biggest kick in the butt of the balls here. Nobody asked.
Nobody has your opinion about Bucky's. Just go and buy your fucking beaver nuggets and scram, madam. Jesus, buy yourself a fucking 17-foot umbrella, an extra large Bucky's chair, maybe some fucking, get yourself some fucking beef jerky and some brisket, have a seat and relax. Jesus, criminy crockets.
ignorant to make condemnations against people who don't have another choice without actually trying to provide them with another choice. When the Montgomery
Yes, it's my fault. Yes, I need to provide you with another choice because you can't get your ass up out of whatever the fuck you want to get and make a meal.
That's what I'm fucking telling you, brother. The Democrats have been screaming it forever. Black people are so fucking pathetic they can't do anything without handouts from the white man. This is that victimhood mentality they put on there. Go ahead. Oh, you're rewinding. What do we?
Also, again, who has a disability, there are times where DoorDash is going to be the only way where I can get reliably what I need. Even though I don't want to use some of these services, I don't have other options. It is very counterproductive and ignorant to make condemnations against people who don't have another choice without actually trying to provide them with another choice.
So I'm ignorant because if I don't find you something, then it's my fault. But wait, it gets better.
When the Montgomery bus boycott happened, there were so many organizers in the area who made sure that people who were not going to have another way to get home or to work actually give them a network. They didn't just say boycott the buses. They actually gave them a way to do so safely and ensured that it worked. There were even people that were
You want me to boycott? You must give me everything just so I don't have to go back.
Yeah.
That's not how
You
a
must have-
boycott works, though.
You
Oh, what,
want
you're
an
dependent on
underground?
the system? Holy shit. Part of a boycott is making sure that you have to go elsewhere so you are not dependent on that fucking system. Oh my. You lost the fucking plot. You lost the plot to being a human fucking being.
She wants an underground railroad with fucking DoorDash and you pay for it. That's what she fucking wants.
You pay for her DoorDash to give her a fucking meal because she's black. And apparently disabled.
And she has a disability.
icons because of the fact that they cooked for people that were doing the bus boycott. So that way people who maybe even then could get home and back also were able to get food delivered to them and were able to eat in a way that was safe, especially if the non-segregated places were now too far out of the way to get to. We must do better at being mindful when we talk about boycotts and being able to understand that sometimes there are no other options without community impact. There are no other options without people making it to where the people that don't have options can have those.
Stop. Do you know why the Bud Light one was so fucking effective?
Because it was targeted towards children?
No.
Why?
Well, that's the only reason it got attention. The Bud Light one was so fucking effective because if you were caught out in public with a Bud Light in your hand, even people that didn't know the situation at all would call you gay because they saw you with a Bud Light in your hand. And even you could even tell who was more plugged into the situation because if you had somebody with a Michelob and somebody said that shit, they would still bring it the fuck up. Anything Anheuser-Busch related. You could
Busch
tell
beer.
who was plugged in. Yes, you could tell who was plugged into that because they'd make fun of you. But it was the stigmatization of having a Bud Light in your hands and somebody calls you a faggot. That's why it was so fucking effective, dude.
Hey. What are you, fucking gay? Drinking a Bud Light, huh? What are you? Look at this Peter Puffer over here. Drinking a Bud Light. Look at him.
Yeah, everybody was doing
your
it.
wife-
Even in the bars, the Bud Light was on tap. But in bars, they're just like, I'm taking it the fuck off tap. I can't sell
Yep.
it.
Hey, did somebody bring this guy a skirt? Did you get a skirt with your Bud Light?
But she's saying we must boycott Buc-ee's because it's racist. But I'm here at Buc-ee's because it's the safest, cleanest fucking place I can get food at. Because I'm disabled.
This is the dumbest argument I've ever heard. It's clean and the food is good, but it's racist and I'm safe.
I don't fucking get it, dude. I mean, like, first of all, no one actually wanted this. Like, nobody
you know
called
what?
for this. This has not been a thing. I don't know why you're bringing this up as far
You know what,
as why Buc-ee's is so evil.
You know what no one ever said about a KKK rally? That it was safe. No black person ever said, yeah, being at a KKK rally is safe.
But Buc-ee's is racist
But
because they do
Buc-ee's-
racist things.
Buc-ee's is, you even said safest place to go to clean bathrooms. And they're racist.
Look. I guarantee you, if we look into this whole thing, it's going to be somehow Bucky's is racist because they don't hire black people up to stock the floors or some shit like that. Because more often than not, they're going to get in a fight.
Your boy Roy Boy said she got the Elton John cocaine years glasses on.
I'm telling you, dude.
Benny and the Jets.
I'm telling you that it needs to be a thing. We need to study it. Every single crazy ass disturbed individual with glasses that we find always have some kind of style like this, or they're so fucking huge they just literally cover half their fucking face.
No, they could just put their face in the screen when they're talking because that's all that'll fit.
It's just Jesus. Go ahead.
And even whenever those of us who may have to use those options can continue to make better choices and limit our experiences and limit our involvement in those places, we also have to make sure that we're considering the fact that people are people and there's a lot going in the world and it's hard enough as it. That's all for now. My mom's calling me because she's done pumping gas.
What in the Kamala Harris word salad is that?
The ending of that? Play it the fuck back. The last 5 seconds.
I'll give you 9 seconds.
All that.
We also have to make sure.
All that bitching, moaning, whining, and complaining and calling everybody racist, but I'm here because I'm safe, the food is good, and the bathrooms are clean, goes right out the fucking window in the last 5 seconds. Check this out. Play.
That we're considering the fact that people are people and there's a lot going in the world and it's hard enough as it. That's all for now. My mom's
3 minutes of bitching to just to say, fuck it, who cares? I'm a black woman.
People
I'm
are
disabled.
people.
This is racist and everything. I hate the fucking world, but yeah, we all should just people are people, whatever.
We're all going through it, folks, right? Right, folks? We're all going through it.
It's a mental disorder. It is a mental disorder. Maybe I have it too.
Well, let's do this one really quickly before we go to the other side.
Oh shit, it is almost that time.
This is Savannah Hernandez reporting live from a liberal event, a progressive event.
What did the watermelon mean to you?
Oh.
Well, I'm autistic and bisexual, and I don't want to be put on a registry, and I don't want my data to be used illegally by RFK, and I don't want to be shipped off to a health farm by RFK that he's gonna, he plans to put us all on.
He plans to put fat people in fat camps.
What in the holy half fuck is happening?
She's half watermelon, half autistic.
No,
That's what happened.
I'm trying to understand exactly where the fuck she's trying to even think about getting this information from. Because I've never heard about fat camps for Americans and RFK and what?
They're just making shit up, dude. Now they're just making shit up.
Health farm by RFK. A health farm by RFK that he's gonna, he plans to put us all on.
She can pick the fucking fruit. She can pick the fucking vegetables. We'll pay her. She'll get healthy. She gets all the room and board. She can live off that,
She can eat all the fruits and vegetables she wants.
Just straight out the fucking ground, as fresh as you want it to be. Dirt and all. I don't give a shit if that's the way you want to live your life. But can we do something about this? Because if this
we could just
had something to do, this would not exist.
she can go and eat out of a trough at a farm. Oink, oink.
Similar to, I shouldn't say similar, it's a health farm
holding
version
back
of the
on that one.
concentration camps in Alligator, Alcatraz, and nobody...
Wait, did you... This is what she says.
I shouldn't say similar. Like, it's a health farm version of the concentration camps in Alligator Alcatraz, and nobody deserves to be in concentration camps. That's Nazi shit.
These
Where the fuck is this from?
Savannah Hernandez was doing this frontline reporting. I think this was this weekend because I've seen a bunch of videos.
No, but I'm like, what
that she put up.
area? Where is this? And what is this douchebag doing?
taking videos of them slamming. It was like one of those houses, those places that you go and you just smash shit.
Oh, rage
Yeah,
house,
they were smashing. Yeah, they were smashing like watermelons and fruits and vegetables because they wouldn't smash the fucking ho-hos and the Oreos and the Twinkies. Smash the fruit. I mean, is that cannibalism? A fruit smashing a fruit?
It's definitely a little bit gay.
A little bit. Well, folks, it is that time.
Yeah, we got to get going here. Over on the Rumble side, let me get this.
Woo! Rick's gonna be I've just been informed that I'm being inducted into the Billboard Referee Hall of Fame.
Hell
Fuck
yeah,
yeah!
bro. Ladies
Congratulations!
and gentlemen, ACO Music.
Fucking awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going over to the Rumble side. You got the link in the chat. And now you got 3 minutes. See you over there.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it, and maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they're giving them, you're not thinking straight, kid.